Hi, I'm Zana Morris and welcome to the Library Gym in Notting Hill. We're about to do a 6-minute workout, so there's absolutely no excuse not to be training. This is a beautiful high-intensity workout that we're going to start at your own pace and gradually build up. We're going to start with squats, where you're going to start with your heels about hip distance apart, toes at a very slight angle. And you're going to drop, we're going to do 20 of these. You're going to drop right the way down to the floor if you can. To begin with, you may want to go to parallel, and as you get used to it, you'll drop deeper. You may need to use a doorpost at home for balance, but as you get used to it, you'll be able to do it freestanding. So hands out in front, holding your wrist, breathing in on the way down, drop as low as you can, breathing out as you come up. We're going to do 20 of these, nice and evenly, breathing through the move. Keeping the heels nice and flat into the floor. That's it. Shoulders relaxed back. That's it. Now I'm just going to turn to the side so you get a view of this when you drop, how low you drop and how relaxed back your shoulders are. So you're not leaning forward, nice and straight, breathing through it. These work the glutes, the legs, and ultimately the entire body. That's it. So we're just going for another 3. That's it. And one last one. Coming up. Very well done. You'll feel that in the lungs and in the heart. It works everything. Next one, we're going to do our lunges. And again, we're going to go for another set of 20. These also work the legs. They work the glutes, right into, so lifting the bum, shaping everything in the body. Very, very good for fitness as well. So we're going to do 10 on each leg. When you begin, you're going to drop the knee just below your hip line, so it's nice and straight, pushing up through the front heel. And again, we're going to breathe in and breathing out as you come up. Change the leg position. That's it. And switching over again. So breathing in as you go down and out on the way up. You can rest your hands on the hips if you like. Nice and steady, nice and straight. Beautiful. You may need to build up to 20. So at the beginning, just do as many as you can. That's it. Pushing through it. The faster you do this, assuming your form is correct, the more intensity you'll get from the workout. And ultimately, the more effective it is. You should find that your breathing, there's a little bit of pressure on it, so it's nice and aerobic, and it works the heart very nicely. That's it. So we're just going to change direction for the last 3, so you can see the knees nicely below the hip, and in a nice straight line with the shoulders, hip and knee, all in one nice line. That's it for 20. So that will have got the intensity going, and then we're going to move to the upper body. So we're going to work the chest and the triceps. We're onto the ground. We're doing a press up. We're just going to do 10 of these. Knees on the floor. As you get used to this, you can actually have the legs nice and straight. But to begin with, knees are on the floor. You can cross over your ankles if you wish. Hands underneath the shoulders. Back nice and straight. Breathing in on the way down and out on the way up. Nice and controlled. Till you're almost with your nose touching the floor. That's it. That's it. Nice and controlled. And again, do as many as you can. It's a great way to tone the arms. That's it, but it's also working nicely into the chest muscle. Brilliant. And now, we're moving on to the ab routine. So to work on the abs. The beauty of high intensity training is it does tend to stimulate the hormones that burn fat everywhere, but particularly off the tummy. Now with the first set, we're going to do 20 of crunches. Interlace the fingers, place them behind your neck, and you're looking up towards the ceiling. So keeping your eyes above rather than forward, breathing out as you come up, in as you come back. That's it, and we're going for 20 of these, but as before, just do as many as you can do. You don't have to come up too high. It's just a nice squeeze in the tummy. That's it. Always looking above, keeping the chin away from the chest. That's it, just going for 20. Very good. You'll feel it nicely in the abs. That's it. Very good. Just repping it out. That's it. Going for another 3, 2, and 1. Very, very nice. You'll have worked the abs beautifully at this point. We're now going for leg raises. These get the lower part of the abs. So with these, your legs are in the air, almost straight. If possible, keep the chin up into the chest. You can rest it back on the mat if you find it too much of a strain on your neck. Hands on the floor, and let's lift up. Nice and controlled. Right the way up. That's really, really good. And you'll feel it particularly in the lower ab. Very nice. And again, as always, build up as you go. So ideally get 20 out, but any amount is going to help. That's really, really good. Getting the hips up as far as you can and controlling it on the way back. Beautiful. Just getting another 2 out and then 1 more. And gently bringing the legs down. And now last but not least, we're going to work the biceps, the front of the arms. We have already worked the triceps, the back on that push-up. For the front of the arms, we're going to use some bottles of water, anything that's got a bit of weight to help just get a little bit of strength into those arms. With these, you want to have the hands slightly curled forward all the time. So in other words, don't let them fall back. You don't want to put any pressure on the wrist. Rest your elbows in nicely by your tummy. A nice stretch down, bringing it up to the shoulders and all the way down. We're going to do 20 of these. You can have your knees very slightly bent for this, just to keep the back nice and straight. So that's it for 2, slow on the return. 3, nice and slow on the return, because you're getting a lot of the work done on the return. Right up to the shoulder, slow on the return. That's it, building it up to 20. If this is too easy, you can find bigger bottles of water with a bit more weight in them. That's it. Controlled up, nice and slow on the return. Get a nice stretch going. That's really, really good. Bringing it all the way through, all the way down. Just working those arms very nicely. That's it. That's really, really good. Almost done now. All the way down, all the way up. You could get some good heavy books to do this if you liked. Works just as well. That's it. Almost done. Just getting another 3 of these out. Nice and slow on the way down. Right the way up. That's it. And 1 last one. Beautiful, all the way down. So now you have just done a complete workout from the legs right the way up to the chest and the arms, but you will find your whole body has worked out. And as you get going with it, just increase the intensity a little bit by either doing it a little bit faster or a few more repetitions. And honestly, you'll find you don't just burn off the fat, but you really, really improve the muscle tone. And it is fabulous for fitness as well. Thank you very much.